Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial. Today we are going to learn about the Tailwind versus Material UI. Okay, so we are going to do some discussion which one is best, what we have to use. Okay, I used both. One almost killed my project, right? So I used to thinking choose a UI library was simple aesthetic decision, right? Then I built two major apps, one with Material UI, other with the Tailwind CSS. Right. By the end of the day, I realized one gave me complete control, the other nearly made me abandon the project. Okay, so the article is an unfiltered breakdown of how each framework performed in real production environment, the good, the bad, and what I wish someone has whole told me sooner. The first one, that is build with Material UI. If you made the project with Material UI, what we can have, I was building an internal HR dashboard for managing employee data, evaluations, and reports. Nothing too much fancy, but it needed to be responsive, functional, and presentable. What I loved about Material UI, gorgeous out of the box. Material UI gave me the beautiful design from day one. Everything looked polished, structured, and user friendly without writing a single line of CSS. Rich content set, it came packed with components I needed, modals, tables, tabs, data pickers, and more. This dramatically speed up the initial development. Intuitive layout design, the grid and the spacing system made responsive design smooth and consistent, right? What went terribly wrong? Theming was a nightmare. Want to change a button hover color, say hello to deeply nested styles and important hacks. Customizing anything beyond the defaults quickly became a fight. Bundle size exploded. Importing a single date picker pulled in over 200 KB of dependencies, not a great for the performance. Branding, good luck. No matter how hard I tried, the app always looked like Material UI. It clashed with the company's branding, and the customizing components felt like working against the framework. Overrides were brittle. Changing one thing often broke five others. I had override a class only to realize it impacted ripple effects across the components. So final verdict on the Material UI, use it for the internal dashboards, MVPs, or the admin panels where designs isn't at the top priority. Avoid for public facing apps, custom branded products, or the long term scalable projects. Next one, let's go with the build with Tailwind CSS. Next up was a customer facing SaaS product with marketing pages, client dashboard. So, first, design matter, speed mattered, custom branding was critical. What I loved about Tailwind, total design freedom. Tailwind gave me the tools, not the decisions. I could build exactly what I wanted without fighting any defaults. Consistent spacing and the typography. Utility first design led to clean, repeatable patterns across the pages. Tiny bundle size. Since Tailwind only includes the classes you actually use, the final CSS bundle was shockingly small. Mobile first by default. Making designs responsive was easy and intuitive. What was hard? Initial learning curve, because utility classes like px4, py2, text sm, font medium felt like confusing soap at the first. No default components. Unlike MUI, the Tailwind does not give me ready-made buttons or the cards. You build them for scratch, which makes time if you're not prepared. Debugging complexity, long class chains made it harder to track down the layout bugs. How I can solve it? Created custom reusable classes with added apply for the buttons, forms, and the alerts, etc. Use headless UI and the Redux UI for accessible but unstyled primitives. Used CLS to manage the dynamic class names in the React components cleanly. Final verdict on the Tailwind. Use it for the public websites, SaaS apps, anywhere branding and the performance matter. Avoid if you don't have a solid design system or the team structure in place. So, comparison. Design flexibility for the material, no. Total control. Bundle size, large, small. Branding, difficult, easy. Component availability, rich. DIY. Customization complex, simple with apply. Speed up development, faster for MVPs, slower upfront, faster later. Debugging, simpler and class so, what I do differently next time? Use Material UI when speed is more important than the branding. The app is internal and the short-lived. You need pre-built components as soon as possible. Use Tailwind CSS when you care about the design. You are building a public face scalable app. You want tiny CSS bundle and the full control. And regardless what you use, extract the usable components early, set up the design tokens and color system at the start. Use naming conventions to keep your code base sane. Final thoughts. UI libraries aren't just about what look nice, they affect development, speed, performance, customization, and ultimately developer sanity. For me, Material was a blessing until I need to step outside its box. Tailwind was confusing until it became the most powerful tool. Choose based on your app's need, not just hype. So, what's your experience with the Tailwind or Material UI? Comment below. I had loved to hear your real world battle stories. Thank you so much for watching this video and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.